Look, they're charging heavyweight people more money. That's the first time I ever seen that. More money if you're if you're a size 46, that's beyond overweight. But I've never seen that before, charging more money for a bigger size. What's this? North American big game display. It says America can thank its sportsmen for the ever increasing number of wild enjoy today. In 1920, pronghorn antelope 25,000. Today there's more than 750,000. White-tailed deer have increased from a low of a few 100,000 in the early 1900s to more than 20 million today. I did not know that. 20 million deer? That's crazy. It says success stories like many more may be attributed to the sportsmen who pay self-imposed taxes on sporting goods by hunting and fishing permits and supporting conservation organizations. That's a tongue twister. It says a white-tailed doe. That thing's like, the whole fur's white. I wonder if it's like that because it's just old. MI6, how you doing? It says a non-typical whitetail. Imagine coming across that in the woods. I'd be so amazed. I don't even know if I could take the shot. Me walking around here with my camera, people probably think I'm a tourist. Not knowing this is like home. Imagine if that thing fell down on you with them claws. Like, look at that. If that thing fell on you, it'd probably kill you. You'd probably get a canine tooth through the head. I wonder if they call their canine teeth on a bear. Or does that only, they call them canine teeth on a people. So, look at that. Look at them teeth. That thing I'm looking at it through my camera, like through the phone screen, and it looks so small. Like, that thing's taller than me. Like, its back is like 6 inches above my head. It is up on this little elevation, though. Oh, polar bear. Alaska. Or is that? Yeah. Is Alaska? I mean, it's got to be AK's Alaska. Hey, you see AK and you think Arkansas. But I don't think there was polar bears in Arkansas in 1964. Maybe 1864. There's an Arctic wolf. Go to the fox. The Arctic fox. That one. April, Rodina, hello, pet it. You can't reach them or I would. It's like, see how far? Some bison. Or no, that says musk ox. Did y'all know buffalo never existed in the United States? Like, everyone, like, in the old West days, the buffaloes and the, Buffalo Indian, Old West, you always hear buffalo hunters and buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. They actually were not buffalo. I, I think they were bison. I could be wrong. But I know they were not buffalo. I was reading that. Ever since internet, you almost even feel half simple saying, "Oh, I read it," because people just naturally assume you mean like you read it off the internet. When I see clearance and I grab a tag and I see $89, guess what? I have zero interest. Oh, here's another bear. Look at that bear up there trying to get the honey. I think I see some bees buzzing around. Wouldn't that be something if some bees really made use of that old hive? Now this is a bear. Grizzly bear. That's why it's so big. Holy cow. Yeah, it's Cabela's. Cabela's in Wheeling, West Virginia. There's some more bear over here. Brown bears. The size difference from a grizzly and a brown bear is insane. We got brown bears around here. I've never seen any this big though. All the ones I seen were small, like the size of a dog. All right, let's go see let's go to the whitetail room. That's what I said what I was gonna do. I gotta get to doing what I originally came up here for. I came up to get some fly tying stuff. And yeah. Whoa, that's a bright cooler. You wouldn't lose that thing in the woods. They got crossbows here that cost more than a car. They got compound bows that cost more than a car. All right, here's the whitetail world. It's kind of dark in here, but whatever. Y'all be able to see. It's all duck room. Ooh, I could use that. You know something I'm gonna get for the jet ski for fishing? You know them swivel seats? Like you put on a 5-gallon bucket and it turns it into a swivel seat. I'm gonna get me a swivel seat for the jet ski. So when I gotta turn around to the back rod, it's much easier. Oh, I was gonna make a wish. I don't have no coins. I don't have any coins to make a wish. Alright, there's a woodchuck. Has anyone ever seen that? I think it was a Geico commercial where the woodchucks are chucking the guy's wood and they're laughing. And the dude comes out and he's like, "Dang you woodchucks, quit chucking my wood." Non-typical 168. There's some big ones in here, that's for sure. That one's back there getting a sniff. It says it's an American widgeon. There's a good one. Oh, that's West Virginia state record. So this is what West Virginia is producing. $1994. Nicholas County. I don't even know where that's at.
I've been a lot of places hunting deer, and some of them better than others. From hunting big rut-crazed deer in Canada to Iowa bruiser whitetails.
There's a
and
big
even
one.
as far south into South America. Even here in West Virginia, you've got some real beauties. I don't care where. I want to be out in the woods come opening day. Just give me a campfire, my trusty rifle, and a good pair of boots. I'll be happy hunting deer in just my time.
There's a couple more bear, a black bear and a brown bear. Lemon Lime Chat, I didn't see you come in. Hello. Didn't mean to ignore you. If you're in here still. Oh, here we go. How whitetail antlers are scored. Your typical and your non-typical. As you can see the difference. There's a big boy. West Virginia, number 2 state record. That one looks bigger than the number 1. 220 inch. There's bigger ones than that, but they're not from the state. Look at all these deer. Isn't this amazing? I guess it wouldn't be amazing for someone who's against hunting. Look at that non-typical. Holy cow. It says Dell Austin buck that's world record, non-typical. Yeah, here, I'll show it again. World record non-typical. Imagine finding that shed in the woods. Huh. I'm just wondering what year it's from for world record. Hall County, Nebraska, heard tale of the gigantic buck that roamed the cornfields. It says he spotted the buck in 1958, but in 1962, I think, is when he got it. Oh wow! It says that he's been finding the sheds of this deer year after year, and then he finally seen the deer. Each one of these got an amazing story. If anyone's ever at this Cabela's. That's October 8th, 2001. That's hard times right there. That was right after 9/11. This one says Minnesota. This one's from Minnesota. That rack almost don't even fit in the phone screen. The giant next door. This one's from it doesn't say where it's from. Or I'm just reading too fast. Look at how wide that rack is. Holy cow. I gotta go get my fly tying stuff. Look at that rack. That almost looks like it's off a moose or elk or something. Or elk, I guess. Moose don't have. They got them different looking ones. What's amazing, like this one, look, 1939. Like, that's amazing. To preserve something from that long ago. Oh, look at this one's jumping the fence. Pesky buggers. Kentucky. Number 2. So I'm guessing that's the number 2 Kentucky state record. That thing looks like it's looking right at me. I got 30 minutes to get to the fly tying room and get my marabou and whatever else I see that I need. There's a skunk coming out of the outhouse. Another black bear. It's a Wisconsin record book black bear. There's mule deer. You can tell they got them reindeer looking antlers. You know what else I read? And I don't know if it's true, it's hard to believe, but all of Santa's reindeers are females. But seriously, I was reading it saying that only female reindeer have antlers, which it's hard to believe when it's the opposite for normal deer. But if that's the case, then that means all of Santa's reindeers are girls. I mean, other than Rudolph, I guess. But like Comet, Donner, Blitzen. Yep, we're at Cabela's. I had to come up here and, well, I didn't have to do anything, but I wanted to come and grab a couple things. You know, I need to come up here one day with the actual camera mount, like a chest mount, so the camera's not all crazy shaky and actually make, go live. Or just record and just turn it into a video. There's a little critter. I have no clue what that thing is. He's got some big old biceps. Probably from climbing all them trees. I don't understand. Oh, mule deer roar. I was gonna say, how's there 2 world records, but this the mule deer world record from Colorado. Yeah, if I seen that in the woods, I'd think it was a reindeer. Oh, they even got non-typical mule deers too. Look at that. What does Santa Claus keep his house clean with? Answers Comet. I'm pretty sure Comet would be pooping in his house. Oh, look at that one back there. It says it's a 305 and 3/8. That's crazy. Boone and Crockett's new number 9 typical. Looks like that deer's still alive, don't it? Looks like it's just standing there in the grass with him. Shoot, that dude got that with a recurve. That's crazy to think. Well, not really. I mean, the Indians killed deer with just plain old bows. And a recurve is a step up from an Indian bow, but you just wouldn't expect someone to get something that big with a recurve bow. He says that's his number 2 buck. So that means he's got one bigger than that. Minnesota. Alright, I gotta get moving. I gotta get my marabou. It's a big old room, that's for sure. It's almost like a museum. I mean, I guess it is. There's these timeshare people up here that will they'll attack you. I'm not even kidding. Like, they will jump out from behind some clothes like this and block the aisle. And they try to trick you. They're like, did I show you this? And they're like waving you, or someone will even grab your arm. Like, come here, I gotta show you something. And they try to grab your arm and pull you to their timeshare booth. There's Rocky. I don't know where Bullwinkle is. They got some safari stuff up here too. I wonder how much they want for some. What? Oh, it's soap. $20. I thought it was winterized antifreeze for $20. I just seen a can of Flex Seal back there in the boating aisle. It's pretty funny. Like, I can't think of one thing on a boat that you would Flex Seal that would be considered the proper way of fixing something. Look at that line. Is your prayer group online? Suave, somebody try. Yeah, the timeshare sellers, they'll grab your arm and try to guide you in their direction. Paris says free Diddy. I thought people would have done forgot about him. I actually seen an interview. You know the Bitcoin dude, the dude that invented Bitcoin? Biden administration had him put in prison for breaking laws that didn't even exist. They said he broke laws, but the laws he said he broke, there was no actual law written for him because they didn't exist yet for Bitcoin. But anyways, that dude that invented Bitcoin that's in prison, he's in prison in P. Diddy's cell block. And he did a interview. I think it was with Tucker Carlson. He did an interview, and you get more from that interview than any other news about P. Diddy, because this guy's in P. Diddy's cell block. There's some zebra. I seen real zebra. It was at Amish country. Last place you'd think you'd see a zebra. Look at that little thing. That thing's like 2 feet tall. Stenbok. Looks like an impala. Average weight weight 2 to 25 pounds. Now that's something people keep as a pet. There's some wildebeest. They're all looking at me. No joke. Like, not all the animals, just the wildebeest. It's like they're staring right at me. Look at the horns on that thing. What is that? It says a Lord Derby something. Lord Derby Elon. Look at that. Them spiraled antlers. That's wild. There's a bongo. Them ones are spiraled too. Rhino. Average weight 4,200 to 4,600. Man, that's as much as a car. More than a car. More than most cars. There's a buffalo. And some warthogs. No, we're going out in public. Oh, gotcha. Is it a... I ain't even gonna ask. Not gonna ask. There's a crocodile. Shoot, I didn't know that. It says average weight 2,000 to 3,000 pounds for a 14 to 18 foot crocodile. I didn't know they weighed that much. Got him a dinner. Some KFC. Oh, look at that baboon back there hiding. I didn't even see that thing. Look at the teeth on that. That's wild. Alright, I gotta go get my fly tying stuff before I forget. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here because I need both my hands to grab a hold of stuff. Well, I guess I can show y'all these fish. Look at that one. But anyways, I finally made it. I gotta use my hands to grab stuff. I'll catch all y'all later.